Okay, I don't know if I'm on like a high or something with this direct, because I want to call it a 10 out of 10, but realistically, if I take a step back and look at it objectively, I can see why it wouldn't be a 10 out of 10. I can see how people would be able to pick apart this Nintendo Direct. But oh my goodness, I watched it and I kind of just lost my mind. I had a really good time. Hey guys, it's Cyanize here. And this morning we had a Nintendo Direct, an hour-long Nintendo Direct. Now with the benefit of hindsight, we know that it was an hour long for the Mario 40th anniversary. But even outside the Mario anniversary, we had so many games and so much content to dig in here. So many fun little surprises. Oh my goodness, there's a lot here. So to start off, they kind of talk about some of the Mario 40th anniversary stuff that I can't really do because a lot of it is in Japan or in Orlando, Universal, all that cool stuff. But then they show a trailer for the Mario movie, which I cannot show because Universal copyrighted me on my second channel, so I'm not going to trust them on that. So instead, I will slowly zoom in on the logo here. Yeah, oh my goodness, interesting that it's not the Mario Bros 2. It's just straight up Mario Galaxy. We are going up into space now. And I think that's kind of crazy. I mean, I'm happy as a Mario Galaxy fan. It feels like such an extreme jump from the first movie. It's definitely really interesting. The teaser trailer kind of gives us an idea of what we could expect here. It's just kind of the same thing, but now we're going to space, and I cannot wait to see what that looks like. But Miyamoto would not announce this if he didn't have something else to announce alongside it for its 40th anniversary. Oh my goodness, Super Mario Galaxy, and especially for me, Mario Galaxy 2 are on the Nintendo Switch 2. Mario Galaxy is kind of a little redundant. It already did get re-released thanks to 3D All-Stars, but Super Mario Galaxy 2. Oh my god, what is there to say? Okay, I've made hundreds of videos and hundreds of things asking, demanding for this game to come on the Switch 2. A lot of people saying why it couldn't come on Switch 2, and now it is finally here. And yes, it's a little annoying that they're reselling Mario Galaxy again, but you know, it's a fun little bonus, I think, to Mario Galaxy 2. And Mario Galaxy 2, yeah, oh my god, it's a childhood game. Okay, I'm excited, okay? Sure, it's $40 on the eShop, but I don't care. I will play this game again. I love this game. Nintendo's got a grip hold on me when it comes to Galaxy 2. But yeah, they are here, and they are retailing for $70, which is kind of an insane price for 2-decade-old games, but whatever, I'm gonna buy it anyway. But yeah, it is kind of insane. You can buy them separately on the eShop though for $40 each. Still a little insane on that price, but you know what? I am happy they are available, and if you want to sail the 7 seas, you definitely can. And they couldn't have stopped there. We also got Amiibo as well. We got Mario shooting up with a launch star and a Rosalina Amiibo. Yeah, I'm grabbing those day one. I don't care if they're $30 a pop. Nintendo, what the hell is wrong with you? They're $40 a pop. Oh my god. And they also revealed that apparently they're going to be selling Rosalina's book as like a physical item. I'm grabbing that too. They are grabbing me by the heartstrings with this nostalgia. It is actually insane, and I have a problem. Crazy way to start out the Direct this morning. It was absolutely awesome, and I will not shut up about Galaxy 2 for the up and coming days and weeks. So I am so sorry if you follow me on any social medias. I love this game to death. Oh, and the Mario fun doesn't stop there. We got another Mario tennis game for some reason. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I'm not the biggest fan of this. I didn't really have much to say about it. I think it's kind of cool that they're still doing Mario sports games, but we didn't get a Mario Sluggers or anything like that. We're just getting another tennis game. I mean, I don't know how well Mario Tennis Aces did, but I am really not interested in another Mario sports game, especially if a sports game that already exists on Switch, and I would argue is still pretty relevant, all things considered. Definitely one of the weaker things that came out of this Direct, in my opinion. I just do not care. Oh, but the next thing though, I literally called it. I made a video talking about Nintendo Switch 2 editions I'd like to see that I think are very likely to happen. Mario Wonder. Of course, that seemed so likely, and I'm so glad I was right on the money with that, because yeah, this game's getting a Switch 2 edition with new levels, a whole new thing called Bellabelle Park, and there's like a lot of co-op missions you can do with it. The Koopalings return, which I think is really cool, and they're gonna have wonder powers, so I don't know, really interesting boss fights there to be had for sure. And for some reason, this was a part of the Mario 40th anniversary, even though I feel like it has really nothing to do with Mario. Yoshi game? I forgot what the game's called. I actually forgot what the game's called. They got a new Yoshi game, basically, and it looks pretty. It does look very pretty, but I don't know. It's another 2D platformer. I feel like I don't have much to say about it. Their main highlight of the game is that you can run through the grass, and the grass interacts with other things in the level. Yeah, I mean, that's cool, I guess. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm not really sure what I feel about it. Oh, it's called Yoshi in the Mysterious Book. Yeah, that's cool. That sounds like a Smurfs plot, but you know what? I'm happy for the little guy. You know what I find interesting though, is that they technically revealed Yoshi's Woolly World in their April Nintendo Switch 2 presentation, up in the top right of the presentation or whatever, in one of their highlight reels. And yet they didn't reveal that at all after announcing this game. I thought they'd be like, oh yeah, to hold you over until this new Yoshi game drops, here's a port of a fan favorite, and they didn't do that. So I'm wondering if we're still getting Woolly World, or if they meant to do something else with that. I don't know. Moving on to another game that kind of interested me, Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. It was about time we heard something about this game, and we got a release date, sorta 2026 in spring, which is pretty cool. We don't have to wait too long for it. I did find it funny how one of the Miis in Tomodachi Life was asking, when's the game coming out? I thought it was funny. I thought it was a hilarious little fourth wall break right then and there. Not much I have to say about it other than I'm really glad they got the Mii creator from Miitopia. I am really glad they got that Mii creator. I feel like that Mii creator really gave some life into the re-release of Miitopia. So the fact that it's coming to Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, I think it's awesome. I think it's going to give this game so much life and so much replayability, and I am really excited. As somebody who didn't play the original Tomodachi Life, I am now sold if they're going to have the original Mii creator from Miitopia. But moving on to something I have a little bit more to say about, Kirby Air Riders. They don't really talk about new information in regards to the game, but they do show off Amiibo, and my wallet's going to bleed dry after this. Apparently they're going to act like Skylanders or Starlink Battle for Atlas. They're going to be regular Amiibo, but you can swap the characters on the freaking machines and swap them around. So you can swap Kirby from his Warp Star onto the Wing Star, and I think that is so cool. And it's not even just Kirby and Waddle Dee. Apparently they're going to announce more Amiibo outside of launch, which I think is insane. I don't know how well they think this game is going to sell, but you know what? I'm all here for it as a Kirby fan. I cannot wait for the new Meta Knight Amiibo, Suzy, whatever Amiibo they want to make. I'm going to buy it because unfortunately I'm a Nintendo shill. Then following that up, they show off Tears of the Kingdom, or sorry, I meant Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. I almost called it Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, it kind of is technically. Not much to say with this other than it drops on my birthday, November 6th. I just think that's funny. I don't know why they don't want to show much from this game. I mean, we finally got gameplay, which I think was pretty cool. They showed a playable Korok character. That's cool, I guess. They just can't seem to get me excited for this game at all. They had this game in the partner showcase too, if I remember correctly, and they barely showed off anything in there. I don't even know why they bothered to show this game sometimes, because it feels like they do not have much to say about it. But yeah, it is here, and we will be able to buy it here soon. And we then get some more news on Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. About dang time. We see Samus on a freaking bike, and she looks awesome. Oh my god, I love it so much. I don't know if I'll pick up this game right away, because I wasn't the biggest fan of Prime 1. I do want to give it a shot though, because this game looks amazing. It's dropping on December 4th. We finally got a release date, and more Amiibo, because they hate me and they want me to spend money. Yeah, I think I'm definitely getting that Samus on a bike, because that looks freaking awesome. But yeah, we got 3 more Amiibo out of Metroid Prime 4. They do not want to leave me alone. They actually hate me. It's insane. And in case we weren't hit with more bombshells already, DK Bonanza gets DLC like a month after the game came out. What the hell? Yeah, so apparently we get a new island to explore, DK Island from Donkey Kong Country. That is amazing. That is awesome. So it's DK Island, so you get to explore DK Island, more bananas, all that cool stuff, as well as Emerald Rush, where you basically help Void Kong do some stuff within his company, and you do a little speed run, but it's also like a roguelite sort of thing. And it dropped today. Apparently you can play it right now. So after I'm done recording this video, I'm gonna go play it right now. It's $20 on the eShop, and I think that is pretty freaking cool. I cannot wait to play it. And yeah, for some reason, Nintendo can't seem to let us calm down for 2 seconds. We got this Animal Crossing Pokemon game. Why does Nintendo seem to want to announce all the cool stuff from Pokemon's end, but Pokemon, whenever they can't seem to announce it themselves? It's so weird. But yeah, this random Ditto turned into a human, and you play Animal Crossing with these Pokemon. It's literally Animal Crossing farming simulator Pokemon, and honestly, it looks kind of cool. Outside of it visually looking pretty rough, I would say the gameplay and all that, and just the concept as well, looks very cool. Also, because you're a Ditto, you get the powers of other Pokemon. You can use Leaf Age from Bulbasaur, and I assume you can use other Pokemon attacks from other Pokemon that you find throughout the island or whatever. I think it's interesting. I think it's a very interesting time. I don't trust Pokemon Company with a lot of these spin-offs though. I feel like they can mess this up really easily. but just based on the concept alone, I could totally see this being a hit. But they totally need to follow through on this, okay? If they're gonna go the Animal Crossing Minecraft route, I want to see them go all in. I want to see this be fully fledged. I want to get 100+ hours out of this thing. I want it to be fun and addicting, and I really hope it is. And again, Nintendo just couldn't seem to give us a break at all. If you guys watch my reaction on my channel, well, actually the whole thing is on my second channel, but I did post a reaction to the Legends EA stuff on this channel. You could hear me and my friend Jokers, okay, just kind of losing our minds about how non-stop the Nintendo Direct was towards the end. They go into Legends EA, and I wholeheartedly expected them to not reveal much. We just got Mega Malamar like 2 days prior. So color me surprised when we see the Kalos starters, all 3 of them getting Megas. Now, I did say the leaks. I didn't know they were getting Megas. I did have an idea on what they might look like. But seeing them in game was really special, and they look pretty amazing. I feel like Chestnut is the weakest one for me. I don't know why, it just seems like they can't really do much with Chestnut, but Delphox's upgrade is huge, and Greninja's always going to look cool, so it's kind of hard to mess him up, in my opinion. I hope he doesn't stay suspended upside down. I think it looks kind of stupid, but Delphox, I think, looks amazing. I think Delphox got the best one out of the 3, and Greninja, as long as his animations don't look stupid, I think it'd look cool. The fan art is doing him amazing, though, and he looks freaking awesome, and I love him. But before I get on to the next big thing they kind of announced in regards to Legends EA, I do want to talk about this real quickly, as it is kind of annoying, and I feel it is really disingenuous the way they showed off these new Mega Pokemon. Apparently, you can't get these Mega Stones regularly unless you play through the ranked online EA game mode. I don't know too much about it, but you need to basically play up against other players, and you need to score high in ranked to get these Mega Stones. And you can't get Delphox and Chestnut right away. You can only get Greninja right off the bat, and I think that is absolutely insane. How dare you dangle these 3 new Mega Pokemon, and you can't even play with them in your playthrough? I mean, why'd you even show them off? It doesn't make any sense. It is absolutely stupid. And moving on to the next thing as well, while I was really excited for this initially, it is DLC for Legends EA, which I think is really cool. Hoopa's involved, which I think is cool. I think Hoopa deserves more love, so that's awesome. He opens a portal and reveals 2 Mega Raichus. We get a Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y. I see a lot of people hating on the designs, but I kind of like it personally. I also appreciate how it's not a Mega Pikachu and they're actually giving Raichu some love. I like that a lot, but it is kind of annoying because after I saw this trailer and I went to look online, this seems to happen a lot with Nintendo. You just see something cool that you're interested in, and then you go online and you find out what the price is, and you realize you're paying $70 for the base game and another $30 for this DLC. Now look, it's one of those things where I'm gonna complain about the price and I'll buy it anyway because I'm a Nintendo fan and I enjoy playing Nintendo games and I like the content and whatnot, so I can't really complain too much. I mean, maybe my opinion is invalidated just because I brought up the price and the fact that I'm gonna buy it anyway. But oh my goodness, $30? I already feel like my money's being stolen by the extra $10 for the Nintendo Switch 2 upgrades that should already be included with my console that I spent $500 for. What the hell, Pokemon Company? So I can't wait to see what this DLC comes out with, especially if the base game ends up being good. But it is kind of insane that they announced $30 DLC for a game that hasn't even launched yet. I think that's the point of contention for me. They're just asking us to shell out more money for a game that's not even out yet, just hoping that you'll buy it just because it's Pokemon and you're not going to question it. But then the final thing that interested me, they showed off a new Fire Emblem game. That caught me off guard. But, you know, it has been a bit since Fire Emblem Engage. And, you know, as a closing title, I could definitely understand why people wouldn't be a fan of this. Me personally, I am a fan because I think it's really cool to get a new Fire Emblem game after so long. And this title is called Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. I don't know too much about it per se after watching the gameplay, but interesting enough though, and they do tease this at the end, Sophis from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Apparently this game is connected to Fire Emblem Three Houses somehow. I don't know if this game is a prequel or a sequel. We're definitely going to find out with time, but I think that is really interesting. That's a really interesting note to end on. And yeah, that's the Nintendo Direct. Yeah, oh my goodness, what a great Direct. I had a really good time. This was a wonderful thing to wake up for and react with my best friend. Yeah, I hope you guys found some games that you guys might find interesting. I don't know, as a Nintendo fan, this feels awesome. It feels like we're back in full force here. I don't know. I have things to look forward to and it makes me happy. I don't know what else to say. You know, I could try to rate this direct and say how it's good or bad compared to other previous directs, but I don't know. It left me feeling happy, and that's all that matters. It made me happy. I feel good. I'm inspired. I'm about to go work out and play Donkey Kong Bonanza DLC. I don't know what else to say. I'm happy, and I hope you guys are too. Stay hydrated, stay cool, and I will see you all in another video. Bye-bye.